Hey, good morning, 360 Electricians. This is actually an exciting day today. If you guys don't know, I've opened my second brick and mortar here in Missoula, Montana. And today we're gonna go out on our first service call. The funny part is about 2 weeks ago, we started announcing that we're gonna be opening, and we've already got our first property management company sending us some work. So instead of putting it on the computer and showing how I do it on Field Pulse, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do it in the van with technology, with our tablet, and with our partner, fieldpulse.com. Hey, links are down below. If you like what you see and you want to subscribe to Field Pulse, you're going to get my special discount for your monthly or for your yearly of 15% for monthly and 30% if you sign up yearly. Hey, let's get into this video and see what this service call is all about.
Hello?
Good morning from 360 Electric.
Hi there, Jeff.
I just want to let you know we're going to be there within the hour.
Okay, great.
All right.
And I do want to let you know about something, though.
Sure.
The power was off for a good 6-7 hours.
Uh-huh.
And I ran into the guy from next door, 304, and asked if he was having any power problems. And he said, oh, you mean like that flickering? And I was like, yeah, but now I don't have any power. Mm-hmm. And he said, yeah, that does happen sometimes. Well, then immediately after I asked him about that, the power went back on and it stayed back on.
Interesting. Well, let's still come and do a safety check.
It's been, yeah, I definitely want you to come because it makes me nervous.
Yes.
Because I did talk to I have an electrician uncle, and my dad was a fire captain, and they're like, that sounds like a fire risk. So.
Yeah, well, if the whole unit was having it, the whole building, that could be a power company issue. But if it's individual units, we're going to check your main breakers, we're going to check your panels, we're going to make sure everything's good and safe for you, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We'll see you within the
I
hour.
just thought it was...
All right, well, listen, see, we got some more information. So I always call our clients back, or the office does in LA. I happen to be doing it here in Montana. We always call the clients back before we hit the road. This is going to be a 20-minute drive, you guys, okay? I'm a little far out in Missoula. I'm south of Missoula, so I got about a 20-minute drive into town. Now, of course, I'm running errands while I'm in there, but it doesn't matter. We always want to call the client, let them know that we're coming, and then we get more information like this. Now, would I call the property manager back and give him this information? Not quite yet. The property manager and the tenant, you heard them, want to make sure everything is safe. Now, flickering, that's a big sign of arcing, something going on in the panel boxes, or it could be some surging stuff, but the neighbor said the flickering happens all the time, but not being out of power for over 8 hours and then coming back. Now, that could be a single leg off of the 12240, but who knows until we get there. We just got off with the client. I just went ahead and went into my Field Pulse app in the van. Let me go back really quick and show you what I did. So we go to our day's schedule. It is Sunday today, so we only have one job. So we're going to go ahead and click on the client's troubleshooting call, and then we're going to tell them, by the way, that we're on the way. They're going to get a notification, and then here's the cool part. I'm just going to go ahead and hit the address. Google Maps within Field Pulse is going to pop up, and I'm going to do the driving directions right from here. That's how we're going to level up with the Bluetooth keyboard, the tablet mount with our Galaxy S8. Got videos on that. That's how we're going to make money. Let's get this van rolling. All right, so we just rolled up to the property itself. So again, we're gonna go right over to Field Pulse. I was just in the GPS map, came right back, gonna click on the client, and then we're gonna mark it as in progress right there. And now we have a timestamp. They already know, and we are gonna go inside and see what we got going on. All right, so I have no idea what's actually gonna be the problem in this unit. I haven't been in there yet, but I wanna record this and let you know that I actually just ran out of the house. And if you guys know, I'm not on the field very often, but today is Sunday. I didn't wanna tell my guys, hey, get up and do this emergency service call. And truly, I wanted to film this for you. So I just grabbed what I had in the house as far as tools go. My tools are not in this van. So I grabbed the Kai Wheats meter that was sent to us to test out. So I figured I'll test that out. So I've just brought my cheap meter, and then take a look at my go bag, my Southwire go bag, if you guys remember it. I haven't even opened my tools yet. They're still in the packages, right? Look at that, my 10-in-1, my stubby, and my micro, all right? And then I just brought a set of Phillips and flathead. I brought my Fluke plug-in tester so I can check circuits, and a hot stick. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna go in, I'm not even gonna open these tools, and I'm gonna see if I can do this whole service call with just a flathead, a Phillips, and my volt tester. Let's see what happens. Let's go.
When I I turned on the microwave.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I turned on the microwave and it clicked.
Okay, so this I already like. I'm just doing a shake test because if we had a bad breaker, it was burnt. I'm not feeling anything, but I'm gonna take this thing off and we're gonna check the inside first.
Awesome.
All right, thank you. All right, we're gonna turn some breakers off, see if we can find the lighting circuit. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go downstairs because I think one of these legs was down. I don't think your issue is up here. Everything looks pretty good. There's a main breaker downstairs. So if that main breaker is great, I take it out. There's no burning, there's no arcing, there's nothing there. Then we're gonna call the power company and have them come and kind of check that out. The problem with the power company though is usually if it's a power company problem, the whole building will have it. And yeah.
It didn't make sense
Right.
to me that it would be power company because
I totally understand. But the only other thing left for your unit is a big breaker like this downstairs that feeds these wires. And if this wire downstairs is having an issue, that's when you're gonna have an issue. Or if it goes out, then actually I did one side, but it's really A, B, A, B, A, B. And if this is A, then anything on A, does that make sense? Will go out. B's, which are the B's, or the every other one, will stay. Okay.
Here's my question.
Yes.
Though, is why? So the guy next door said he had some flickering, and as soon as I mentioned it to him, is there anything he could have had on in his apartment?
Flickering is different than
hours?
dimming. If the lights dim, that's a voltage issue. Flickering is if I take a wire and if I arc it, you'll usually get flickering because the electricity is going and coming. A dimming is you turn the garbage disposal on and you're gonna see a little bit of, that's that inrush of power and the voltage drops a little bit. Completely clean, no arcing, nothing. So your issue is not in the unit itself, I don't think. There's nothing here that indicates any issues here. I'm going to hopefully be able to get into the electrical room. Now, of course, power's been back on. It was out when I talked to you, right?
It had been out for an hour.
Yeah. So next time it goes out, what I want you to do anyway is because, you pay the bill individually here, you got to call the power company and say, I have power out. They're actually going to come and check their end that we electricians can't check. But all we're doing is now I might not find anything and then have to go backwards, but there's nothing to call them on. So if it does go out, because if I don't find anything, what can I tell you? It might go out again. When it does, we're trying to find the intermittent problem. And intermittent problems are really hard to find sometimes if there's no obvious signs of electrical issues, but it could be almost anything. But it's really, again, if it's not the whole building, I'm not gonna say it's the power company, but it could be on their meter socket even. The meter socket they have, from that port up, it's the power company. From right at that meter down, it's the building owner. Well, they could have a burned bus. I can't check that because I don't have the key to open that.
Okay.
So that's why we kind of want to call them too. It's free. They'll come out and they'll say, hey, there's nothing wrong with your meter or our side. Okay. Then we have no choice but to literally start dissecting everything one by one.
Okay.
So I'm going to be on call for you. If it happens again, you just call me and I want to be here like when it's out. Because then I would put my voltmeter up here and go, oh, no power coming in. We know it's 100% downstairs. If both power's coming in, you have a problem in here, then we can start tracing it. But the odds of it being in here are slim to none. Unless you put a nail through a wall or you got a space heater on and it popped a breaker or burned a wire, So it really kind of is pointing back to probably a phase that's out. I want to go downstairs and see if I can get in the electrical room. I'll have to call the property manager. So we took apart the whole panel and obviously we didn't find anything. It happens sometimes. You get a lot of calls with tenants and, they give you a story, which is true. I'm not downing her at all. I mean, her power was out for sure. But when she said the dryer was out and some of those lights were out, I'm thinking it's an A or B phase issue. And when it's A and B phase issue, you got to go right to the main breaker in the main switchgear. And then you also got to call the power company to pop out the meter socket to make sure you don't have a burnt meter socket. There's her breaker on 303 at the very bottom. I'm not seeing anything burned. We're coming to the meter. I don't want to disconnect her power anymore because there's absolutely no arcing in that breaker. So we already massaged it by accidentally turning it on and off. But as you can see, that is tight, right on the money. That's the panel, that's the meter. Meter is showing it's okay. Let's see what it's saying here. Northwest Energy. We might give them a call just to do a double check, but Everything else looks great. All their grounds are nice and tight. They've been no-loxed. I don't have anything loose here, not a single sign. We'll go ahead and see if we can tighten up her breaker just to see if it'll move. We're good to go. Well, this has been a mystery service call. As I said, the tenant called and said that they had some power out. Looked like it was half out. Neighbor said they had some flickering as well. So usually that will automatically point to the utilities. Now, we did open up her panel. We checked everything. We checked all the breakers. Off camera, I did check for voltage coming out of each breaker, even though we didn't have that problem because she didn't have anything out. So we came out here to the meter main with all the meters, did pull off that cover. Most jurisdictions, you're allowed to open that up. You are not allowed to touch any of those or break the rings. I don't think we have the need anyway. It's not an emergency call, and Northwest Electric's pretty good at coming out here if we had an emergency. The busing is not burnt in any way, so I didn't bother removing that breaker. I usually would, but there is absolutely zero looking of discoloring or arcing or anything. We're no locked in. Aluminum's nice and tight. Grounds are tight on this one. We're gonna wait and see if it happens again. If it does, I asked her to give us a call right away. We'll send someone out right away, so then we can do some voltage testing and try to narrow where this problem's coming from. Back at that service call from yesterday, turns out it was the meter socket. I knew it was gonna be. Northwest Electric just came over, took off the meter, we checked it. Check this out. Here's the burnt busing behind the meter. Guys, you got to know what you're doing. It's all about experience, my friends. Everything is logical. Got to go to the least common denominator first before you tear up a house, apartment, or anything else trying to chase down wires or voltage that's not working. Call the power company. It's free for them to come out on emergency calls. Let them check their equipment, mark that check mark, and then start digging deeper. That's what I did here. It's just basically 2.5 service calls, but we do have to come back now and replace that busing. That's going to be thousands of dollars, unfortunately, because those parts are going to be hard to find. Hey, if you get anything out of these videos, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget about our marketing, paperwork, courses on the website, www.the360electrician.com. The 360 Electrician here to help you level up as an electrical contractor and for you electricians that want to become contractors to get into the game. We will see you on the next one.